Hey you guys, welcome back to Nicole Reports. So singer Nelly Furtado has been getting a lot of backlash for her new look because she has put on some weight, and there are a lot of fans that are commenting underneath her pictures on IG and complaining about the fact that she's put on so much weight and that she looks completely different than she used to look like when she first came out. And so if you look in her comment section, a lot of nasty comments that are body shaming, and I think bullying, and a lot of these comments are coming from men, which is no surprise because I always feel like it's the men who always want to come criticize a woman's body. There are some comments that I did see from some women, but mostly were from men. So Nelly Furtado responded to the haters 3 days ago with this t-shirt that she wore at her concert, which was at a Pride festival. And you could see that it's like of a woman's body, so it was almost like she was poking fun, having the last laugh. She sees the comments underneath her pictures. She's heard all of the, backlash of people saying that she's fat, that she needs to lose weight. I've even seen some people saying, why doesn't she get on Ozempic? Which she easily could get on Ozempic just like everybody else in Hollywood, but obviously she doesn't want to take that route. And we've seen what has happened like with Lizzo, and how people feel, women are not allowed to gain weight in Hollywood. Usually you do see the thinner woman, okay? But this lady has been gone out of the music scene for years. Like, she just reemerged back, going on tour, doing performances here and there. She is not going to look like her 20-year-old self. I think she was like 18, 19 years old when she first came out. So it is quite interesting, the fact that people think she's supposed to look exactly the same. She's 43 years old, a mother of two. There's no way that she's going to look like she was 19, 20 when she first came out. So, the pressures of being in Hollywood and having this expectation that you're supposed to look a certain way is a lot to deal with. I'm glad that she's not taking Ozempic. I'm not shaming people who take Ozempic, but I like the fact that she is saying, hey, this is what I look like, and who knows why she put the weight on. This was her 2 years ago in this video that she did on TikTok. And so she looks a lot smaller here. Who knows why she gained weight? A lot of people think that it's always eating. It could be medications. It could be a medical condition. We're just not sure. And then she slowly started putting some weight on. So this was her like a year and a half ago. And then she started putting on a little bit more weight and a little bit more weight. I think she still looks even great here, but there were people still calling her fat at this time. And you can see in this video, she looks amazing. So it doesn't matter what size she is. I feel like she's going to get criticized if she's not looking like pencil thin like how she used to look. And her performances are still good. She sounds great. I was looking at some of her live performances. Her vocals were on point. So I'm not sure why she's getting so much hate just because she looks a little different. Like I said, hormones, everything changes once you become a mother and you have kids. The other thing she talks about in an interview is that she was just diagnosed with ADHD. So who knows if her diagnosis had anything to do with her gaining weight. I think a lot of people rush to judgment and think that everyone that's overweight is lazy or they don't want to eat right. And a lot of times it could be a mental health condition going on that you're not even aware of. But take a listen to this interview where she talks about being diagnosed with ADHD.
Explain. I think my brain makes a lot of sense in the studio, and I think actually part of this journey was like leaning into that and saying, you know what? I have ADHD. Wow, good to know what it is now, age 42 or something. And then come in to the studio and go, wow, I feel normal in here. My brain feels totally normal. Like I meant to have this brain. And so that's a part of it, right? Is like doing what you do, what your passion is, your calling, so you can like be yourself,
So hopefully Nelly Furtado continues to do her performances. Like I said, I've looked at a lot of videos of, how she was performing. And I think she was putting on a good show, especially from her being gone from the music industry for so long. I just think she should be extended grace and people should stop being judgmental. But anyways, you guys tell me what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.